and welcome back to another episode of How to Win at Out of the Park. Today we are picking up from where we left off. Previously, I won the opener of the season. Now we actually are going to sim everything. We're no longer going to have a direct impact on any of the results of the games, other than just what we do generally as a general manager. We'll let the bench coach do whatever he's supposed to do, so on and so forth. So, I just kind of go like sim month by month and change the lineups as I need, make trades where I need to, etc. We are already through the first part of the season. We have a 3-1 record through March, and we are now in April. I'm just going to make a quick save, and thankfully this one is quick. Now we're going to go ahead and just go next month and see what happens. So we are in the NL West, which for you watching is going to be in the bottom right-hand corner of the standings whenever I am simming, right in here. And we are already not doing great. We are under 500. That's not good. Now we are at 500. I'm not going to constantly tell you the updates, but I may react to them as they occur. We do have a 7-6 record, and we just lost a catcher for a few weeks. Not that big a deal. So we're going to go ahead and just put him on the 10-day. Oh, by the way, if you've never played this game, some of these rules actually change after the season. And like that injured list could be like a 7-day, could go back to 15, whatever. You never know. Let's see. I need a catcher. And you... No. I'm going to go with the one with the... I'm just going to check my AA team. Whenever you first do this after like a fantasy league, you got to check all of them. This guy's going to be a really good catcher when he gets all grown up. For now, though, I think we're just going to go with this guy. Whatever. Doesn't really matter. So, lineups. We're going to go ahead and do that next month. All right, so we are now actually winning. You notice we are now ahead of everybody. Well, not now. We took the lead for the NL West for just a second, and now we are back to mediocrity once again. Oh, come on, Rockies. Don't do this to me. So here's the thing. You don't really actually have to like go out and win every single game, especially at the beginning of the season. However, this is a pretty good indicator of our future success for this season. And Noah Syndergaard is going to be our pitcher of the month. So we are now at May 1st, and we can take a look and see what the fuck our team is doing. Nick Birdie, not having a good time. He is going to get demoted. Matt Foster, not having a good time. You're going to get demoted. Jose Almonte, you're not having a good time. You're going to get demoted. Everybody, and Zach Johnson, how did you get such a high ERA after that game? Look, seriously, opening, is it just that? No, because you had like an 8.10. Oh, God, okay. I'm gonna option you too. All right, you know, be careful with the options, because trust me, they run out. Let's see. All right, so we got rid. Oh, we need to look at the lineup. See who here is doing okay. I typically just look for batting average and on base percentage. I occasionally do look at the batter wins above replacement. You're not doing so hot. All right. You're gone. Our outfield looks okay. Victor Roble is not doing great. And Kyle Tucker's young, so that's to be expected. This guy is actually doing better than I actually thought he would. Let's see. Third base, Carter Kaboom is doing okay. Jake Bauers hitting home runs to average is doing okay. Isan Diaz, you can go away. Let's see. I think we're going to just leave it there because I can't get rid of him, unfortunately. So that leaves us with 19 players on our 25-man roster. So first we need to find a fucking starter. This guy is never good. Don't ever use him. Dylan Cease not having a great time. What we got? What we got? Come on. Nothing. All right, let's take a look at Double A. What we got? 24, not doing good. Andres Machado. Jesus Christ. Okay. Finally, something good, but they're not that good. All right. Aaron Ashby. I actually have confidence that this guy is going to get his shit together. But he's still young. All right, so this is basically what our choices are. Is what we got in AAA. I'm going with this guy. We got very few good options for this. This is part of the whole depth thing, and whenever I redid my draft, unfortunately, I did not get a lot of depth I would have liked. All right, let's see. We got to go through these now. See who's doing okay in AAA, and that's really where you got to, where the winning part of this is finding out who's actually doing halfway decently, and using them while they're doing halfway decently. That's seriously like half the battle. No. I forgot. Jesus. Alright, so that's 6. I need 2 more. What we got in here? What we got in Double A? Okay, you know what? You're doing alright. And no. Come on, fill me with hope. Okay, so nobody's doing terrific. I guess you are going to be coming up. And I need 2 utility infielders. Oh, God. Okay. Mastrobuoni, you seem like you're doing relatively okay. Mayfield's doing good. He's already on my 40-man, which only contains 34. Also something I could get back used to, because in the other game I was playing, it was 42 people. So, I'm going to get back to that. Alright, let's check Double A. Come on, be one good guy. I'm going to give you a shot. I got no legitimate reason to do it, but I'm out of options. Okay, so this is now our pitching lineup, and these are now going to be our actual lineups. Save, which does take a minute, unfortunately. However, it usually goes by pretty quickly, so you don't have to listen to me without any visual aids for very long. There we go. Now we're just going to go through next month. This is pretty much it. Just find a roster that works, sim through it, voila. I could seriously just like cut off to like when the playoffs start at this point, and maybe that would be the wiser thing to do. But I want you to see, like, you know, this isn't me cheating, anything like that. Anybody can do this. This is not that hard. This is just like, this is a children's game. It's also why I don't understand why Jeff Bridich is such a terrible general manager. Anybody who has played this game could be a better GM than him. I don't get it. All right, so we got a day-to-day injury. Day-to-day injuries, I typically ignore. Sometimes they affect performance. I haven't really had many issues with that outside of pitching, so I just kind of deal with it. All right, so Vallet is not injured anymore, so I'm sending him to a rehab at least until June 1st. Then I can deal with it. I'm not gonna bother messing with the lineup right now just for him. Oh, we're losing. What happened? Okay, Scott Kingery is out. Let's see. I have BSN Rockies is live now. Sorry, BSN Rockies, I'm a little tied up at the moment. However, I do recommend any of you who are Rockies fans, who are actually paying attention to this video, check out BSN Rockies. There's my plug. My unpaid plug. Okay. Bo Bichette, I think this is your time to shine. I did get Bo the second draft. I know I said he wasn't my preferred person to go for, but he was what was available, and I was like, okay, I guess this is what I'm doing today. All right, so back to sim month. We're going to continue to lose. There we go. We're going back. As with real life, you have to expect that your team is not going to win every game. And my rookie apparently was like the top player of the month. So, now that we're at June 1st, pitching staff. You're not doing great, but you're not doing terribly. I'll probably leave you alone. This guy can go away. And Ryan Burr, yeah, I'll send you back. Overall, everybody else is doing okay, except for this guy. I'm going to send you back too. I didn't actually mean to click on your profile. Oh, and he's not loyal to the team. Well, I'm not loyal to you, motherfucker. How about that? All right, Bo Bichette still has no hits. My catchers are doing terribly, and actually, yeah, now I can get rid of one of them. So demote. Jack Mayfield, not doing great. I am pretty sure I can get rid of this guy. I'm just going to waive him. I don't want him. Hudson Potts not doing great. Carter Kieboom is not doing terrific. Let's see. Outfield's doing okay. Victor Robles still struggling. But he had a few home runs, so really, I'm more just paying him for his defensive prowess at center field, to be perfectly honest. So, okay, that's all I'm going to do for now. I'm in need of a catcher, and I already know exactly who that's going to be. It's going to be you, motherfucker. All right, so I need two middle infielders, or just infielders in general. Doesn't really matter. Okay, you're doing better, so I'm gonna pick you up. And that's part of what I was saying. You just gotta keep an eye on these guys. See who's doing all right. He's doing pretty good at AAA. He's eventually gonna get his shit together. You're still not doing pretty good, so I'm gonna actually do something I usually never do. I think I'm gonna get a first baseman. I think Jake Knoll here is gonna be my guy. And now I need a starting pitcher. Almonte, you're doing better. Let's go ahead and bring you back up. And now I need a reliever. I don't know why I'm looking at you. I don't want you. Let's see. Burr, how are you doing? Not great. Okay, Foster. You look like you're doing pretty good. So I'm going to bring you back up. And we fucked up somewhere along the way because I only have 7 pitchers. So somebody is on board that shouldn't be. Oh, yes, I see what happened. Okay. I shouldn't have put you on the roster. God damn it. All right. My bad, folks. I fucked up. Gotta fix it. Gotta find one more pitcher. Nope. 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 Okay. Let's see what we got over in AA. We got somebody I think I'm just going to go ahead and promote. Fuck it. You're good. Let's see. So this is going to be our pitching staff. Notice we only got one left-handed pitcher now. And that's my lineup. Bo Bichette has made the lineup. He is not even had a hit. Whatever. Save. Once again, another lengthy save. Out of the park. Fix this. Make it save instantly. Like a normal kid. Okay, and we're back. So we're going to go ahead and do next month. It is June, so our draft is actually going to be next. You're actually going to... This is also going to be part draft. This is a bonus episode for you. Okay. Wait a minute. Scott Kingery is fucking up here. What's going on? He's going to require some rest. That happens. All right. I'm just going to go to the first player draft. Go from there. And so here's the thing. If you're doing the fantasy draft, when you do the first player draft, the player pool isn't going to be nearly as robust because a lot of the players that you normally would go after are already spoken for. So it auto-generates a lot of shit. And see, I've only got like one option for any kind of like decent draft pick for the first round. And so I kind of have a strategy for this. Whenever it comes to stuff like this, I recommend you just kind of let your second and third draft picks just, pick an impossible demand one and then don't sign them. And you'll get those picks back in the next year and it'll be a better field of candidates. So that's what my recommendation is. However, I have a first round and a supplemental first round, and I don't actually know if the supplemental first round is one I can get credit back for, and I don't want to risk it. So, I really do need to get a starting pitcher. Let's see who the scouting director recommends. Steve Morgan. Steve Morgan is he's a hitter. Wait, you don't want me to get a pitcher? It's a first baseman. You really think I need a third baseman? You're a fucking moron. Okay, I'm just gonna go with the first durable, not impossible starting pitcher that I can find. No, I would normally like take you more through the drafting of aspect of this, except for we're just doing this as a one-off for the how to win the game. So, not really going to go into a lot of explanation, but part of the problem you end up having with draft picks is, there's two. One, obviously, it's not always going to work out. And two, you pretty much have to listen to your scouting director on everything, but he doesn't always point you to the prime draft picks that your owner wants you to get as part of your responsibilities. So, yeah, it's a crapshoot. I haven't really gotten a good way of dealing with that. I just go for the best scout I can find and just get what he recommends and say fuck the budget. That's pretty much what I do. So I got pretty much all 3 stars and above that I could. It was a really crappy draft. No. Just complete draft. God damn it. Okay, so I'll just let it, Jeff Bridich do his thing. It doesn't matter at this point. Most 2.5 stars don't ever do anything at all. So let's go. We have personal message, negotiations begin. I'm going to sign this guy only because I like having a lot of outfield depth. I'm not going to sign the third round. I will get that back to me. As far as slot versus demands, I just give whatever the higher number is, honestly. I've had kind of ridiculous outcomes with some of this stuff if I try to go too cheap from the higher number. And I don't want to fuck with that. So let's see. That was the third round. Fourth round. Oh, you just want 270,000, so we're going to do that. Well, you don't even want that, but that's what you're getting. Take the bonus. And for the 5th round, we got an impossible one, which, let's see. Once over $2,800,000. And I have found that even if you double that, they will still say no, and you often have to go more than that. So you got to weigh, like, whether or not you think they're really going to be that good. And he's only a relief pitcher, a center fielder. He's 18. He'll probably just re-enter the draft next year. I'm not really that concerned about it. Again, this is pretty much just, bullshit at this point because we're not going to be going at this for more time than what this is. So anyway, if I had any intention of actually going into the future on this game, I certainly would put more effort into that. But we're just going to move forward. We're just focused on this year. We are currently winning the NL West. That is our goal. Because if we can get in the playoffs, you pretty much can win the World Series. So let's see. Just keep doing next month. Where are we time-wise? We're a little over 20 minutes. I think we can hit the playoffs before I have to stop this episode, or at least the trade deadline. We can at least do the trade deadline. I can show you a trade. And now I got an injured fucking pitcher. Okay, and you were actually a good one, so that sucks. All right, see who else is doing okay. You are not. You are not. You are not. I really wish Nick Birdie is. You are not. Really disappointing. You're doing okay. I'll bring you up. And while we're here, if I have like an injury like mid-month, I'll also use this as an opportunity to start demoting people. And this guy needs to go away. This guy needs to go away. And actually, at this point, this is when I start trading, because I found that I'm in need of pitching, really in need of quite a bit more, but that's because most of my guys are just really young and haven't had a lot of experience, and they'll eventually grow into it. But the pitching is something I'm concerned about. So, I'm a big fan of the shot player around option on this. Basically, all I'm going to do... Well, you're doing pretty good. I'm just going to take a couple of these extra pitchers that I've got, lump them together, try to get a halfway decent starting pitcher out of it. Yeah, I'll take you too. You're having a good season, but I don't think you're going to sustain it. So, let's see what we get. This, unfortunately, does take a minute for it to process, unless literally nobody wants the players. And then it just says instantly, nobody wants you. Go away, which is actually really funny. I'll see if I can find that. I doubt it, though, because of the fantasy draft. It resets all the contracts. That's usually why nobody wants up certain players, because their contract is ridiculous. You know, kind of like Ian Desmond having an absurd contract and doing absolutely nothing during his time with the Colorado Rockies. That's a great example. I found like one person in Out of the Park 18 who would take him off of the Rockies' hands, and it was fucking the Boston Red Sox for Hanley Ramirez. It was really funny. Man, this is taking forever. Okay, so I just start looking for who has the most stars and going from there. And as I believe I said in a previous episode, stars are not the end-all of this game, but they help. And I also look at the stats along the way and see if there's anybody that really sticks out, like Adam Ottavino, who was somebody who I had. He's contracted out until next year. You know what? I'm going to trade for him. One thing I love to do, though, is I love to try to add on prospects. And that's not going to happen for me. Try to find anybody who I think I can get in there as well, who they won't miss. Let's try Zach Pop. Yeah. Can't do that. Let's just make this work now. I'm not really attached to most people on my team at this moment. I'm not giving you any of that, though, so you can go and fuck off. Let's see. Brubaker. I've actually used you before. I think I even tried to draft you. I think I did draft you. Okay. Looks like we're not going to get much, so I'm going to just go for a 2-star. This guy looks okay. Fuck! Alright, so I guess I just need to go... Oh, fuck off. Ogle. Of course you would never accept that deal. Let's try a replacement pitcher. Okay, so yeah, replacement pitchers have very little value in this game. So you can usually snag a few of those if you really want. But I don't really need... Yeah. I was going to take the one. I don't have a need for anything else that he's willing to give me. He wouldn't even give me Zach Pop. So, this guy, Michael Baez, by the way, don't ever use him. So, we're going to go ahead and complete the trade. You've now witnessed the trade. We swapped 2 pitchers. I got 2 pitchers. One of which was not on the 40-man, so I've got to either go find him or find somebody else. So, place on active roster. I'm not going to go and find him. You can just, 7. All right, so I need a starting pitcher. Oh, fuck. Oh, yeah, I forgot what I was doing. How about... Sorry for the silence. I'm just kind of concentrating. Okay, well, in lieu of that, I guess I'm just going to go ahead and drag this guy back in. And I still need one more reliever. How's Nick Birdie doing? Still doing horribly. Frere, still doing horribly. And this is the struggles of being a manager in Colorado. All of your pitchers suck. Alright, you look like you're doing okay now. So I'm just going to go ahead and update my lineup. I didn't do anything for this, but, it can change. So don't just think that you can just leave that alone. Need to update that as you progress in the game. Okay, so we're done with that. Next month, not quite up to 30 minutes for this episode yet. Scott Kingery, I'm going to go ahead and send you on a rehab assignment. Very nice way of putting somebody in the minor leagues temporarily while you just need them to go away for a minute. So let's see. We are now simming the game. We are beating the shit out of the Padres. You see how easy this is? Like, seriously? I did, virtually nothing, and we're winning. I don't even have that many good players. We're now losing, but we're still first place in the NL West, and that's what matters. All right, RBI streak. Thanks, Bo Bichette. Personal message. Okay, so the owner wants to tell us how he thinks we're doing. He doesn't like Victor Robles. You and me both, bud. I didn't even bother to look at the goals whenever I started this because, again, I'm not going to be playing this more than the one season. I will, however, do a long play, and when I say long play, I mean I will go on for decades with this game, but I will not do it with this particular save file. I've already, fucked up. All right, so we are at July 1st. We are already getting deep into the season. Oh, good. You're actually, shaping up. Good. You can stay. Nick Anderson looks like, with the exception of Matt Foster, who actually is slightly improving, that everybody's doing okay. So I actually think I'm going to leave that alone. Let's see. I wish Carter Kaboom was doing better, but he is the youngest guy I've got on the team, so I can't be too upset. Well, no. This is the youngest guy on the team, and he is doing better than I expected. That's the thing. You've got young players on here, and either they're going to shine or they're going to take a while. You don't really know which until you do. And Victor Robles is finally starting to do something. Actually has a positive wins above replacement. Bo Bichette, on the other hand, not doing so great. That's okay. I'm going to leave him in there. All right, so we're not going to make any changes to our lineups this month. We seem to be doing relatively okay. We are at least doing better than I honestly thought we would be doing by this point. So I'm pretty content. Now, the next big date that we have is going to be the trade deadline. We already made a trade. I don't know. We'll make another one because whenever you do the fantasy draft, like most people don't actually get like the good prospects that other teams want. Oh, oh, oh no. Okay, well, that sucks. I thought I fired you. God damn it, no, I didn't. Okay, so that's one thing I forgot. I forgot to fucking fire you. Alright. Personnel. Yeah, I can't get too mad. Yeah, it hasn't been that big of an issue this season, but I'm certainly going to fire you in the offseason. Okay, you can keep your job for now. Now that we did that, let's sim another month. We are 10 games above 500. We are 9 games above 500. And I have a trade proposal. Let's see. Jung Ho Gang, who is doing just basically okay. He's cheap. You want Nick Anderson and Onyx Vega. That's just not going to happen for you. All right, so let's go ahead and resume our sim. I think after this month I'm going to go ahead and call it for this episode. Oh yes, I got to put Scott Kingery back into the lineup somehow. I think I know who's going to be going back into AAA. It's the youngest guy. All right, so Scott Kingery, you can come back up now. Although what I just saw, you did not have a great rehab. You certainly did not. So, hoping you turn it around now that you're all nice and healthy. Okay. Back to simming the month. So we're still ahead in the NL West. And I just lost Carter Kaboom. God damn it. All right. Well, now I'm pissed at the fucking trainer. Now I need to find a replacement infielder. And what do you know? I just sent one to AAA. So you're coming back up, I guess. And sim. All right. So I also pay no attention to the all-star teams in this game. You shouldn't either. In fact, you shouldn't even want them, any of your players on the team, because it will just make their contract demands go through the roof. I honestly just kind of cheat sometimes and just start taking off players if I know that they're already going to be expensive. But that's only like in games I don't give a shit about. In real like stuff, I don't do that. So we're still apparently struggling to find halfway decent pitching. And my God, I guess I need AA. Just give me one. Just give me one fucking pitcher. Can you do that? How's this Robinson dude doing? He's doing horribly. You're doing horribly. You're doing horribly. Jesus Christ, where did I find you guys? Alright. Guess I will try this. Wow. Okay. No. Didn't mean to do that. Sorry. Yeah, you take a look at like how these guys are doing in the minor leagues. It's not very promising. This guy's doing okay though, so I'm gonna go ahead and bring him up. Oh, wait a minute. I need another player. I need a starting pitcher. That's right. I guess one of these guys are just gonna have to end up being a starting pitcher. It'll be interesting to see which one I pick, or the computer picks. I'm gonna go ahead and bring you up. Why not? All right, let's see who it picks. No, not for bullpen, all staff. Ooh, that's scary. Oh my God, he has no stamina. Oh boy. Oh boy. And I have fucked up. Oh god, I have fucked up. All right. Uh let's see. Where am I? How long is this recording? 35 minutes. Let's just get through this month, okay? And then we'll figure it out. Let's go to the trade deadline. I am sure it will be fine, but I do seriously need to fix the number of players. Okay, so I need... Oh, that's a catcher. What the fuck am I doing? You know what? I know Nick Birdie's not having a great time. I'm just going to bring him back. I think he'd be okay. Okay. Lineups. Go ahead and do that. Alright, let's just get to the trade deadline and we'll call it an episode. That's all we got to do. Just get to the trade deadline. If we can do that, we're good. We don't got to worry about anything else until the next episode, and I will have a next episode fairly soon. I'm trying to get all these loaded as quickly as I can. And you'll notice under the stolen bases part on the right that Colorado actually has the second and third spots in that list. We're getting beaten by Adalberto Mondesi. I'm sure I butchered that first name, but yeah, we're apparently like not even half of, like, I think combined those two players just barely top him by like one run or by one stolen base. So he's obviously going to win that. He's doing better than Billy Hamilton apparently. Jesus. And you'll also note, any Rockies fans, that apparently Garrett Hampson is doing well at Baltimore in that regard. Let's see. What other names? See, Rafael Devers. That's the third baseman I wanted. He's fucking crushing it. Pissed off I couldn't get him again. Mike Trout is surprisingly not leading batter wins above replacement. Fucking Daniel Murphy and his goddamn hit streak. Fuck you. Let's see. Who on the National League? DJ LeMahieu's now playing for the Cubs, I guess, is in third place for batting average. Trevor Story is absolutely tearing it up in San Francisco. And actually, in real life, I really think that's a good place for him to go. Oh, I had a trade proposal I didn't know about. Let's see. Third base. No. I'm just not even remotely interested in that player. And there are ways that you can like set up to where like the trades that you get are more catered to what you're looking for, but I don't feel like fucking with it. And I certainly don't need that. So you should go a little quicker now because it's the All-Star game. There we go. Trade deadline. Let's go. Moving on. We're going to go ahead and keep winning games. Pardon me for just a second. I accidentally dropped my microphone. Let's see. Mitch Moreland. I don't want Mitch Moreland. Go away. Why are you even trying to trade with me, Giants? Are you just trying to like intentionally make me worse so you can actually compete? All right, Seattle Mariners. What do you got? Greg Bird. I already have a first baseman. I'm good, but I actually do like Greg Bird quite a bit. If I didn't already have that position pretty much solid, I probably would have made that trade. And you're just going to keep getting trade proposals all month long. That's the thing about July. Just fucking trade proposals. All right. Ryan Madsen. You want to trade me Ryan Madsen? For who? What's the salary? You know, yeah, actually, I think I will take that. Yeah, I'm taking the deal. I don't know who this Edwin Quezada guy is. I apparently didn't think enough about him to pick him up in the first 200 rounds. So, we're just going to go ahead and do it. I did need another pitcher. So, let's go for here. Let's see who's doing badly. Oh, wow. Nick Birdie is just absolutely not doing well. He's still giving up runs at the major league level. Okay. Yeah, I can't ever remember which birdie it is that I like. This is not the one. So we're just going to go ahead and put him back. I'm probably not going to get him the rest of the year. Place Ryan Madson on the roster. Going back some rest of the month. Come on. Wow. We are not doing too hot right now, folks. We are just barely in the lead in the NL West. We may not even be in the lead anymore after just now. Let's see. No, we're still in first. All right, so closer Tony Watson, not having a good season. Won a lot of prospects, not remotely interested. Fuck off, Oakland. I know your game. You're cheap. You don't want to pay for your fucking players. And so you want me to help you out by giving you a bunch of fucking dodos. All right, we're winning again. We're making our way back up in the standings. We were already at first place, but we actually started winning a few games again. A trade from the New York Mets. I can almost guarantee you that I don't want this, and I don't. The Mets seriously never give you a good trade. It's like the game intentionally designed it to make the Mets as stupid as possible. I'm absolutely serious when I say that. Which is amazing because the Mets really are just terrible, and the game reflects that as if it were real life. It is actually quite amazing. Let's see, I got a trade proposal. Greg Bird again. No, I'm not giving you Keone Cavaco because he actually does usually turn out to be a pretty good player. Next month. Excuse me for a second. Well, there it is. I was looking for something. Another trade proposal, but somebody is eligible to come off of the injured list. I'm going to rehab you for the time being because I do want you back on Major League roster. Let's see. Atlanta Braves, what do you want to give me? Relief pitcher. No, I don't want that. We're so close to the trade deadline, folks. We are so close, and this recording is going to hit 45 minutes before we get there. Oh, my God. We are no longer in first place. We are in first place again. Okay. Let's see. Tony Watson. Yeah, we covered that. This is basically what the teams do. They keep trying to give you players they don't want. You keep telling them no. They just keep coming back after you, going, please take this player off my hands and give me all of these. And you're like, no. Oh, well, that one expired. So occasionally that does happen. I mean, a team will try to trade with you and then immediately trade with another team, and then your offer is no good. Ryan Healy might be good, but again, I am solid on first base at the moment. And I'm not about to give you Nick Anderson. Come on. It's just 4 days. I'm again good at first base. Maybe I should set that thing. It doesn't matter. I'm almost there at fucking June 31st or July 31st. Come on, just get me to the trade deadline so I can end this episode. Seems like a logical place to stop. Record really not doing too hot right now, and I'm curious. Evan Longoria. What's your contract? $7 million through next year. And getting Nick Anderson, you might get him for that. Discuss. See if I can you'll just take Nick Anderson. All right. See if we can grab any prospects while we're here. Go with Joe Gray. Probably not going to give it to me. Let's see what they want, though, because Joe Gray usually turns out okay. I got plenty of catchers. You can just have that one. Jeff Bridis doesn't like it, but Jeff Bridis is a tool, so we don't care. All right, so players appreciate the acquisition of Evan Longoria, so do the fans, and you do have to keep both of those happy. Let's see. I can get rid of Mr. Potts, I think. Waivers, yeah. Go ahead and place you on the roster. And let's see. We need to find, again... Well, we got somebody on rehab, so we can go ahead and just bring him back up. See? There you go. Alright, we got one more day of this bullshit with the trade deadline, and then we can end the episode. Oh my god. Just get me through today. Am I really gonna... There we go. Finally, at least we ended the episode on a win. Alright, and we have one more trade proposal. For a reliever, what do you want? You want that guy. Discuss trade. I'm not giving you Israel Pineda. I don't know. He's a fly ball pitcher. But I'm not going to have him at the end of the season anyway. So, fuck it. I'll take him as a rental. I didn't really want to do that. But, whatever. Alright, so while we're here, let's go ahead and just see who we can... Ryan Madsen. It looks like most of our relief pitchers are actually doing okay. I am, however, going to demote this guy. Oh my god. You're just fucking up, aren't you? Look at this. Look at this. Alright, so that's one thing we got to trade for. We got to get a pitcher. Let's just check our lineups. Catcher's not doing great, but again, they're young. That's outfield's doing pretty good. And Victor Robles finally getting into the groove. Alright, we have made it to the end of this episode. Thank fucking Christ. This is Silly Billy. I'm ending it now. Come back next time and we'll actually do the trade deadline and the rest of the